Welcome to the Everyday Leader podcast, where conversations inspire action, growth, and impact. Hosted by two passionate leaders, Shannon and Conrad, this podcast is for those who strive to lead with purpose and integrity in their life. Whether you're navigating big decisions, seeking balance, or dreaming of creating change, we're here to help explore the tools, stories, and insights that help everyday leaders thrive. Join us each episode as we dive into the art of leadership at work, at home, and in the world. Because leadership isn't a title, it's a way of being.
Hey, Conrad.
Hey,
Hey.
Shannon. Here we are, and it's middle of February. It's the 12th, full moon today, which is, or not today, actually. It's sunny today here where I am down in, not the Panhandle, the Bay Area, Tampa Bay area of Florida, and there will be a full moon tonight, which is cool.
Yeah, we're going to have a full moon tonight too here in Durham, North Carolina. I'm home. It's cloudy and rainy and disgusting and cold. And like a lot's been going on in our world.
Yeah, a lot's been going on in our world, and we started with weather, and it feels like that one day it's kind of there's some hopeful rays of sunshine. Other days there's storms and ickiness. So,
Yeah. What's standing out for you in your leadership right now, Conrad?
yeah, what's standing out for me in my own leadership is staying connected and grounded. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think of the word orientation. I think of the word grounding. Like, what are the things that I'm doing in order to be? I mean, I guess it's really about being present. But the first part I come to is like, what's grounding me? What's
Mm-hmm.
holding me here in this storm or in this time of vast uncertainty, of vast change? And one of the things I'm learning about that is it's hard sometimes. I have some practices I do in the morning, being grateful and appreciative and moving my body. So that's what's challenging my leadership right now is staying grounded.
Yeah. What's important about that? Staying grounded.
Good question. So for me, staying grounded helps me know what's mine and what's not mine. So it's kind of like what's happening for me and my body and my world and my family, my clients, the work I do versus what's beyond that circle, and not being like tuning it out. But when I'm grounded, I can stay connected to what matters, what my purpose is, what I'm up to, actually just being able to show up better. And I think grounding is the first part of that.
Yeah, I want to make up too that it helps you. I like that you said this thing about tuning out because I've been hearing or having different conversations with people about that. And it's this question of what does it look like to stay tuned in a
Mm,
way that's healthy, meaningful, useful, whatever it might be, because it is can be so overwhelming for some people in terms of the experience that they're having, that tuning out and avoidance is right there, like so accessible, right? So how do we really stay, what does it look like to tune in? And it sounds like this grounding actually, even though you're using the word stay, that
mm,
it does help you stay connected and tuned in to what's going on in the wider world, even if you don't have control over what's happening.
yeah. Thank you for bringing that in. I'm just getting some new awareness now. Is it's grounding, staying tuned in yet not taken out by it or by the world or whatever is happening. So I guess there's some just noticing like calluses on one's hand from doing work. Like if you're chopping wood, it's like steady and doing the work, and it actually allows me to take on more without being taken out. I don't know if any of
Mhm.
that's tracking, but it's like I'm just getting that kind of, it's not fully thought out yet, but I'm just kind of getting that message right now is like, yes, stay tuned in, stay grounded, and also don't let it take you out.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I relate to that in this way of, and maybe this is what you're saying, that when I stay and practice staying, because it's a total practice, right? Like
Hmm.
you've got to keep coming back over and over again to making the choice to stay. It's a choice that it actually like opens up my capacity for
Yeah.
tuning in, but also being able to take action, even if I'm not sure what that action is right away. It
Mm.
so I can tune into, the facts of what's happening, the events, those types of things. But then I'm also tuned into this question of what's my job here? What's my role?
Yeah. What's my job? What's my role? What's my responsibility? Like asking those questions from a place of groundedness versus just reacting to, and I said taken out. I'm not diminishing that I get taken out, uh, or get lose focus or any of those things. It is the practice of staying, and it's also asking those questions from a place that's like this is mine. This is my responsibility to be in action. So, and it brings me to this question for you, Shannon. Like, how do you know when to be in action?
Oh, perfect question. Because I think that this is where I'm sitting right now in terms of, if I had to locate myself in terms of where my leadership is and the questions I'm asking, and also that action piece is, in the coactive leadership language, we would call it an urge. So if
Mm,
I'm sitting here and I'm staying and I'm returning to staying over and over again, and I have this capacity to stay tuned in to what's happening in the world and also tuned into myself and aware when when I receive or when I sense or when I get that gut feeling that there's
hmm
something here for me to do. And it's not like I'm sitting waiting, for the universe to tell me what to do. I'm thinking
hmm
about it as well, right? I'm reading, I'm staying aware of what's happening so that I can commit to something because I'm willing and ready and wanting to commit to something to make things different, to make things better, to have an impact. It's that urge of what is that and that clarity
Yeah,
that
yeah.
comes with that.
And I hear in that, and check this out, but I hear in that is if you're just tuned in to you only, that action is not, or if you're just tuned in to what's going on out there, it's a both. You have to be tuned in, like getting information from multiple sources in order for that action to be, what is it, to be in alignment with something, or, I'm just like
Yeah.
for, yeah, in alignment with like what's important to you.
Yeah. And in service to what's needed. That's it,
Right.
right? It's the
There you
piece
go.
of,
Yeah.
yeah,
There you go.
like the me part of it is what's in alignment to my values and my strengths and what's needed from me. And then the tuning, the tuning into what's out in the field, right? The field,
Right.
the world is what is it in service of? Like
Good.
what do
Yeah.
I want to be in service of? Or what's
That's
needed?
cool. Yeah, and I just underlining that because if it's just you or me or whoever or just the other, that's not as in powerful in alignment. Just there's a lot of words that kind of flow in when it's like it's more whole is another word in it.
Yeah. Well, and this, okay, this this is what's coming up for me right now is when, in this word wholeness, you just nailed it, is also the fact that we're so used to, and we're taught and conditioned to really think our way through problems and think our
Yeah.
way towards solutions, think our way into leadership. And I think the whole piece of it, when I really know that I'm aligned and I really know that I'm in service of something that's needed, I can feel it in my body.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I'm
Yeah.
I'm feeling it in my body right now from you saying that. It's like it's not just not making our head wrong or our thought process. It's an important knowledge center, and there's knowledge centers or information centers, data throughout our body that help us have information as leaders to make those decisions or be in action.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. And it can be as simple as just, you know, right now I'm standing up with my feet firmly planted on the ground,
mm,
expanding my
mm-hmm,
awareness sort of beyond my own body,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and then noticing what the felt sense of that is.
Right. And I'm sitting cross-legged on the floor, which may be what I was talking about with my challenge earlier of being grounded, being closer to the ground, and noticing what that's like.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I really love these conversations. Okay, so what's next? What's next for us in this being tuned in, whole self?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, for me, I think it's like, what is the word system comes up. I don't know if that's the right word, but what is my rhythm or system for, for tuning? Yeah, there's like I don't want to make this too step by step, but it also is calling for like a step by step too. And maybe it's where we have our attention as leaders, like what throughout the day, every day, where am I putting my attention and just noticing, is it way out there? Like with the information flow of news or social media or what I hear from others? That's all information. Is it just here within me and my head and my thoughts? Is it in my body? And just starting to build that practice,
Hmm.
that system to say, oh, it's all information. Where do I need to put my attention to tune into right now for this particular email I'm getting ready to send? I'm, making it super practical, or
Hmm.
this phone call I'm getting ready to have with my client or with somebody I work with. That's where I'm starting to form this up. What's happening for you?
Yeah, I've been thinking about this word attention. Where am I putting my attention? And a lot. And that is also, I think that really resonates for me. It's this practice of being aware of where is my attention now and what is the impact of that? Am I actually receiving and available to receive the information that I need, right? So I notice that when I'm only paying attention to the news, the impact is very constricting
Mm,
and very narrow. Like where, like it kind of puts me in a very narrow mindset, very constricted, very activated. And, but when I open up my attention to, my family, what else is going on in the world, a practice of writing or reading a book or
mm-hmm,
whatever it might be, it changes my perspective and it also offers me some information about,
mm.
maybe that article that I was reading in the
Yep.
news or on social media. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm landing.
Cool. This just in as well. Moving for me helps shift my attention. So moving
Mm.
around the space I'm in. Of course, optimal for me anyway, being in being in nature, being in the woods, being outside is helpful. Maybe not on a rainy day, but sometimes, yes. So like the movement piece also helps.
Yeah, what's so funny is that when you said shift, I thought I heard you I thought I heard you say sift, and it's that too. I'm like, let's
Yeah.
shift and let's sift,
Yeah.
what's coming in, what's coming into our brains, what's coming into our hearts, what's coming into our guts, like what all of that is, and see what we need to sift, see what we need to shift, and
Sift
then
and
yeah,
shift.
sift and shift. How have we not thought of this before? This is a great title for like a workshop. Sift
Yes.
and shift.
Well, and just to build on that, it's receive. I know that's not an S, but receive, sift, shift, act.
Yeah,
We might be coming up with something more to come on this
more
little
to
thing
come.
where, but for now, let's just say sift and shift.
Yeah, yeah. So let's do that. Let's do that for the next week. Shift and sift and see what
Or
happens.
it and it can be either way, shift and sift or sift and shift. Try it
Yes.
on.
Yeah. Playing with attention, being aware of our attention. That's cool.
Yeah, everyday leader. Um,
Everyday leader.
everyday leader.
Yep.
Thanks for this conversation, Shannon.
Yeah. Thank you.